Hello guys, and welcome to another broadcast of the Show 18 here, franchise mode, here on the Viper TV, as we are set for the third and final game against the Toronto Blue Jays. And this is game 33 of our 162 season. And just before we start today's game, I have some breaking news. Like I said last time out, we are in content on getting better and competing. So we had to make some moves, and I'm going to show you them moves right now. First off, we sent Brad Miller to Durham, and we brought up Joey Wendell, and I'm going to explain some of these moves. The reason why is I was thinking we got more left-handers than we do right-handers, so hopefully that this will work, and we'll find out tonight. So Joey Wendell is the first for us, and the second move, but before I show you, we brought up from Durham, we brought up this guy. I can't even pronounce his name, so we're going to give him a little bit of a chance. Kiermaier is still on the disabled list. He's still, I believe, got a month left on the DL, and he might have to still be on the DL after the DL, so because they said it was a certain time frame. I was just only able to put on the max 60 DL, so hopefully Kiermaier will be fine by then. If not, we'll just see what happens. But either way, this guy's gonna play for us right now, and we're gonna see what he could do versus the Bard Span, which really, he's been on and off like Brad Miller this season, so we're going to give this guy a chance. And I made a trade. I dialed up the Twins and I made a trade. I sent them, I'll actually go to the Twins real quick to show you. I traded Mitch Johnson. I think that's how you say it. Mitch Johnson, if you don't remember, he played for us a little bit. And we traded for, let's go back to us, we brought back Logan Morrison. And he's going to probably be our primary first baseman, and Crone will be in the backup spot. And the reason why I did that, CJ Crone, he's got the power, but you know, he's getting a lot of flyouts, and he's okay, you know. With Morrison, this is actually the first time I've played with Lomo, so it'll be a new experience for me, but I think we can do very good, is what I'm trying to say. He did pretty good for the real Rays, so we got him. So that's pretty much of all the news that I could think of. Oh, we did send down to Durham Dan Jennings for a while, so that's the last. I figured there was one more. So either way, tonight's matchup, getting back to the video here, we got Blake Snell on the mound for us versus Jeremy Garcia, and I'll show you guys the East standings with our third loss in a row. We're hanging on in third. We lost a tie with the Blue Jays. We got to win this game to re-tie it up with the Blue Jays, and you all know the story. New York's still top, and the Bo Sox are surprisingly still in last. So either way, I'm going to go ahead, get the starting lineup set up, and we'll get the game rolling here. I forgot a little bit of news to share with you. I did send one more guy down to Durham. I sent Christian Arroyo to Durham as well, so I just want to give that to you really quick. This is our starting lineups for tonight. I'm going to put the new guys in, and the new guy hurt himself, strained hamstring in the batting cages. Yeah, okay, we'll put Span in. Maybe Span will do good. We'll see. But either way, we're going to start this game. I'm going to show you the starting lineups here if I can get it up here. You guys know the drill. I let the commentary do the commentary. I'll jump on at the end and give you guys my post-game thoughts and highlights. So I hope you guys enjoy. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys at the end.
Day baseball coming your way here on a Sunday afternoon from Tropicana Field. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Blake Snell, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy loves pitching at home. He's had a little bit of a rough go pitching on the road so far this season, but he's pitched really well in his home environment, and I'm sure he's glad and comfortable that he's pitching at home in this one. Hopefully, he can string together another strong home start.
Next to bat for Toronto, Kevin Pillar. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He's hitting over .330 on the season, and when you think about that, that's basically 1 hit every 3rd at bat. That's the type of guy you want in your lineup because you know every day he's going to come ready and he's going to produce.
At the plate, Devin Travis. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's got a 3-for-5 line. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Snell has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go big.
Stepping in for the Jays, Josh Donaldson. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. From the stretch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Justin Smoak now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Takes this the other way to right. Gomez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Jaime Garcia, a Mexican-born lefty, is the man on the mound in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something, or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
Stepping into the box, Jason Ward. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club. Wow, the last thing you want to do is give the home team an unearned base in the first inning. Now they've got a speedster on the bag with no outs and a good chance to score early in this game.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Carlos Gomez, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. First pitch coming, here it is. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And Gomez will reach. It's a base hit.
Batting third, designated hitter.
Up next for the Rays, Jose Bautista, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Set and the pitch. Back up the middle. A bare hand for one. On to Smoak, gets a double play. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, there's only a few guys that can swing it and flip it, like Joey Bats, Jose Bautista. He hit over 350 last month. Just consistent at bats all throughout the month. He was tough to pitch to, hitting good pitching and hit poor pitching as well. We'll see if he stays hot here.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Logan Morrison. The head-to-head line against Garcia. He's 1 for 5. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
And Morrison in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike one. Set. Here's the 3-1. That's down low. It's ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Batting fifth, third baseman.
Now at the plate, Daniel Robertson is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. The 2-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now a swing and a fly ball. Grichuk on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Here's Kendrys Morales. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Designated hitter, Kendrys Morales.
First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Worth is under it. 1 down.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And let's take a look at outfielder Denard Span. Can he play center field the way he used to in his Minnesota days? Probably not. But what he does is make up for it with savvy and smarts and baseball acumen. Look for him to make a big play on defense today.
In now, Troy Tulowitzki, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup over the inside corner. Previous history with Blake Snell, he's just 1 for 6. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there 0-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Here's Randall Grichuk, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A little bouncer. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Here's Echeverria now. The head-to-head line against Garcia. He's seen him well, 6 for 11. The 2-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the run is Hernandez. 1 out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base, not only from the offensive side as he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path, he'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
Stepping in, Joey Wendell. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
The 3-0 pitch. Popped him up. Martin has a play. 2 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Pilar will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from St. Petersburg, Florida. Nice look there of nearby Clearwater. Russell Martin now. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's hitless in 6 tries.
Russell Martin.
The 0-1 home to Martin. A changeup over the inside corner. For the current campaign, Martin brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Worth arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Into the box now, Kevin Pilar. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. The windup and the 0-1. Popped high in the air. Wendell is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, second baseman, Devin Travis.
Digging in for his second at bat, Devin Travis, 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. First offering on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
3-0 now. Josh Donaldson would be next. high in the air out towards shallow right. Gomez has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. The head-to-head line against Garcia. Not great. He's 1 for 8.
Ramos.
2-0 count. The pitch is a fastball looked at for a strike. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Here's Jason Worth. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Donaldson. On to first, and Worth is set down. There are 2 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Carlos Gomez, a base hit in his first trip. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Hernandez going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Down in order go the Rays. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And now a soft liner to the left side, but foul. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box, Justin Smoke. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Gomez has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 8. Designated hitter, Kendrys Morales.
Ready for another chance. Kendrys Morales. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Count remains at 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. And Morrison will make the catch, and that ends the inning. We'll see the dangerous Jose Bautista when we come back. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Striding in once again, Jose Bautista set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Hitter, Jose Bautista.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Back to work now is Garcia as he gets ahead on a good pitch that time. It's strike 1. Now here it comes. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
And he misses there. 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar is right there, 1 down. All right, so time now for the Blue Jays Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects performing at high levels in the upper minors. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Morrison reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Every center fielder dreads this kind of a play, right? The ball's hit right at him and over his head. He turns and runs, leaps for it, but just can't make the play. It ends up coming off the wall, and by the time he can get the ball back in, it was a guaranteed triple.
Standing in now, Daniel Robertson, as he hits one on a line to left field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Roll, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Here's Echeverria now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 1-2. A curveball hit right back at him. The second for one. On to Smoke. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. A couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Rays are in front, 1-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the shortstop Troy Tulowitzki heads in to start out the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Tulowitzki, who's long been referred to as just Tulo, of course. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Oscar Hernandez.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Oscar Hernandez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Grounded to short. And there's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Grichuk, once a member of the Cardinals organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. They still trail 1-0. Digging in, Joey Wendell. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Joey Wendell.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they did.
Digging in to try it again, Denard Span. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. Wendell aboard here at first with nobody out. And a ground ball to Tulowitzki. This might be 2. There's 1. On to Smoke. Gets a double play.
The batter, catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Into the box now, Wilson Ramos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Off the plate and low here, ball one. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, left fielder, Jason.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and here's the left fielder, Jason Worth.
Yeah, Matty B, no one outside of Jason Worth has seen more pitches per plate appearance in the last 5 years in the National League. He likes to take them deep in the count.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
That's 3-0 now.
3 balls, no strike.
The 3-0 is in there for strike 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
This is in the air out to right. Richard has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Tampa, but they're on top 1-0. Russell Martin now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
And a swing and a miss from Martin as he'll retreat to the dugout is out number 1.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
In now, Kevin Pillar. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman, Devin Travis.
Striding in once again, Devin Travis. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First offering on its way. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Span, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in once again, Carlos Gomez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Pitch on the way. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Hit on the ground to short. There to field it is Tulowitzki, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose Bautista.
Ready for another chance, Jose Bautista. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Donaldson's up with it. On to first, and there are 2 down.
First baseman, number 7, Logan Morrison.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Logan Morrison. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. First pitch on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They lead it 1-0. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
No, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Here comes the first pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
0-1's the count.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Span to the track. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will get there. He's in at third as the tying run with a leadoff triple.
When this thing left the bat, I thought he was going to break the tie by himself, but he does the next best thing, ripping the ball off the wall and coming all the way around for a triple. Now we'll wait to see if one of his teammates can bring him home.
Here's Justin Smoke now, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He waits. Now the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to the plate. Digging in the switch hitter, Hendrys Morales. No hits to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Liner towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. Throw won't get him. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. So one away now in the Toronto 7th. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Now the 2-0. Line to the right side. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Worth is under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the one. It is stretch time here in Tampa. We'll stretch with them, all tied at 1-1. Now to the plate, Daniel Robertson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Third baseman, Daniel Robertson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Into the box now, Adeiny Echeverria. Line drive to left. Hernandez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 2-0 home. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, all tied at 1-1. Next to bat for Toronto, Rendell Grichuk.
Leading off for Toronto, the right fielder, your attention please. Now pitching for the Rays, number 54, Sergio Romo.
Into the corner and slicing foul. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him. Digging in to try it again, Russell Martin. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Bases are empty, one man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Bouncer to the left side. Robertson right there. Throw gets him, 2 down. Two very well pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Pillar. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. From the stretch. And a ball, 1-0. Now the 1-1 pitch. Bouncer down the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Worth is under it, and that ends the inning. It'll be Denard Span to lead us off when we return. All tied at 1-1. Danny Barnes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 24, Danny Barnes.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Center fielder, Denard Span.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Hard hit ball to second. Travis has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. Ball 1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. 1 out, nobody on. Hit to third. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batter, left fielder, Jason Worth.
Here's Jason Worth. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Travis showing off his range. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Devin Travis. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. He's set. Here it comes. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. A ball and a strike now.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Grounded back up the middle. Wendell scoops it up, and that's the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's Justin Smoke now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So nothing happening this time around. All squared up in St. Pete through 8.5. The Rays have a chance to walk it off. Ready for another shot now. Carlos Gomez. He'll lead off the bottom of the 9th inning.
Right fielder, Carlos Gomez.
First offering on its way. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1. High and deep to straightaway right. Richard ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for Tampa Bay, designated hitter, Jose.
At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jose Bautista. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. The 0-2 home. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. High fly ball out to deep right field. Richard racing back But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only one away.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in the gap.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Logan Morrison. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
The batter, third baseman, Daniel Robertson.
At the plate, Daniel Robertson. The winning run at second. However, the double play in order here. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them. But he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
The 0-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Now the 0-2 pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Here's Echeverria now. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Ball 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Swinging a soft liner, and he'll throw against his body to first. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair, still tied 1 apiece. Alex Colomé takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Alex Colomé.
Here's Kendrys Morales. In the past against Alex Colomé, he's gone 3 for 6.
Kendrys Morales.
Now here it comes. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
The shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
Stepping in for the Jays, Troy Tulowitzki. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Drilled down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 2-2.
That's inside.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
You can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look at that, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So they go quietly here in this half inning. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. All tied at 1-1. Aaron Luke comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Aaron Luke.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Joey Wendell. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Joey Wendell.
First offering on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Now the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Up with it now is Tulowitzki, and he's retired 1 away.
The center fielder, number 2, Denard Span.
Up next for the Rays, Denard Span. He was a ground out victim last time up. Matt Duffy will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Matt Duffy.
And 1 the count. Comes into this one at 271. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. Grounded to third. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Ready once again, Wilson Ramos. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Lou, a left-hander standing just under 6 feet at 5'11". He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1. Ready for another chance, Rendell Grichuk, and he'll be the one to get the 11th underway. Malik Smith is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Number 0, Malik Smith.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hits this one hard the other way. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Russell Martin. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And they have taken the lead. So a solo shot down the line in left as they take the lead. It's 2-1.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar.
Number 11, Kevin Pillar.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The windup and the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, second baseman, Devin Travis.
Ready for another shot now, Devin Travis. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Smoke toward the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out hit extends things for Josh Donaldson next.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor You have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Tony Zitch takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him, as the Jays have opened it up now to 4-1.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Stepping in now, Justin Smoke, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. So 1-1 to 1-2 now. Zitch, a 27-year-old, he was a 4th-round selection back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. The Jays are out in front, 4-1. Roberto Ozuna gets the call from the pen, and they've saved him for the 11th as he'll try and take this one home. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jason Worth. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
And this is low, ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder. Hit the other way out toward right field. Richard moves over. 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Ready once again, Carlos Gomez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Richard giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, designated hitter.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jose Bautista. First delivery to him on the way. Way out in front.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
The 0-1 pitch. Strike. Two out, nobody on. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Popped him up. Smoke in foul ground. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Aaron Luke gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Roberto Ozuna wraps it up for the save, his 13th of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Alright, well that's pretty much going to wrap it up for us here for the Show 18 franchise mode. Final game against the Jays. My post-game thoughts and highlights here. We started, you know, the game all throughout was pretty good. Snell was good. It was like a pitching duel, you know. It was 1-0 pretty much the whole game until the Jays got on the board late. So that was a good bunt, and you know, I should have just held on to it and tried to get the out, but I thought I could still try to make the turn on getting the out at first, but it hurts, you know. It's the best to do it, you know, or do it. Best to describe it is what I'm trying to say, and we got to put this behind us, you know. I'll admit we got a little bit too aggressive at times. You know, we're hungry for a win, and that ain't no way to win a game. So we got to put this series behind us. We got to move on. We got the Braves coming up next for a quick 2-game interleague matchup. So we got to go out, get the Braves, and start getting back on track. So did we do better? I would say yes and no. But you know, we did pretty good. We held Donaldson down till late, you know, that home run and that triple, I think it was. Yeah, it was in the bottom of the 9th. That was pretty much it for Donaldson, you know. What could have been if we could have had more offense. So that's pretty much going to wrap it up. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, if it was or wasn't the outcome, and please subscribe, and I will talk to you guys for game 1 against the Braves. Until that video, so long everyone.